kidding me? Are we supposed to narrow down all that talent to just 6 acts? I just don't see how that's possible. Hey guys, and welcome back to Kellie TV. Well, I was pretty much blown away by pretty much everyone tonight, but there were a few people that I really don't think will make it through, and that brings us to our first act, which was Mara Justine. You guys know I'm not a big fan of hers anyway. I think she really chooses songs that are way over her head, way too adult for her, and she's very forceful with her voice. She's forcing it, as opposed to Quintavious, who's just naturally talented and doesn't have to force the notes to come out. Unfortunately for her, she had some massive sound issues for people watching at home. There was a huge echo through the whole thing. I don't believe they heard that there in Radio City. And lots of people were very upset by this, and I'm upset for her that this happened. However, unlike the many people on the Beamly app or the NBC AGT official chat room who were saying that she needs to be allowed to sing it over again, I don't believe this at all, because if she's allowed to redo hers, everyone else should be allowed the same, and we don't have a whole nother night to dedicate to doing the show all over again. So I think people realize that she didn't cause the echo. You can actually go to the YouTube page for NBC AGT and watch her performance without the echo, and when I watched that, I didn't like it. So I really don't think she's going to make it through. I think she's been incredibly lucky to make it through this far. I'm going to get off my Mara Justine soapbox and move on to David and Lehman, who have obviously always been to me the weakest of all the magicians in the finals, or even before we got to the finals. I do like their personalities. I felt like this act was just okay. I like the prop of the giant lotto ticket, but they're just no Matt Franco, they're just no Mike Super, and in my opinion, they're no Smoothini. So I think they'll be going home. I love Sons of Serendip, and what a perfect song for them. Ordinary World by Duran Duran. I've always loved that song. Beautiful choice. They are awesome. I'm a little worried that they won't get voted through because they're just not uber popular, but they're popular enough. And can we like seriously buy this song on iTunes or any of their songs, because like I want their entire album. If you know if that's possible, just leave me a message down below, because I'm mesmerized by them. They're wonderful. I love Christian so much, and he was so cute tonight, and his hand balancing, it was good. It was the best he's done with hand balancing, but in my opinion, his decision, because of the judges, to get rid of Scooby entirely from the act just destroyed the act for me. It just wasn't as cute and cool, and I mean, if he had never brought Scooby out, I wouldn't be saying, well, he needs a dog for this act, but the second dog just doesn't cut it for me, the one that was out there tonight. I don't think he's going to make it through, and I love Christian, and at one time I thought he could really win the whole thing when he first performed with Scooby, like for that little skit that they did. I don't know, it was awesome. I think it was one of the semifinals, but now I'm very concerned for him. I love how humble he is, and he even cried when he was up there. He's so appreciative. If only everyone was like him. I just think he's awesome, but I'm very concerned for him. Amel and Daryl, I liked their Aerosmith song tonight. Heidi said that she wasn't wowed by it. I think they're in jeopardy. I think they're super talented. I always have. I'm not like, I've never been someone who was like obsessed with them like some people are, but I think that, you know, a lot of people didn't like their rendition of the Aerosmith song tonight, so I think that may hurt them, but we will have to see. I don't have them in my top 6, so anyway, Acro Army is just completely outstanding. I am like wowed by them, and I can't believe I didn't pay attention to them for like the longest time until the last time they performed, when they were incredible. I think they topped it with this performance. I think everyone in the audience and everyone watching at home totally agreed with that. Everyone on Beamly or the ABC chat room thought they were awesome, and if you haven't joined us yet, there's more than 11,000 people on there in the official ABC chat room for America's Got Talent, so I'll put that link down below so you can join us for the remaining shows, because so sadly this season 9 is almost over. Like, I don't know how I'm going to go on with life without this season, because I just love it so much. But I can totally see Acro Army as a Vegas show, so I would pay to see them. I think they're very good. I would pay to see SOS too, and I would probably pay to see Quintavious, because again, he's just flawless. Like, he never does anything wrong. He never hits a wrong note. He's got that attitude, that personality. I thought this choice of song was great. I've always liked that song. That's a powerhouse song. I'm Going Down, Mary J. Blige. He killed it. It was awesome. He's got to make it through. Mike Super is really good. I mean, ever since he's gotten rid of Desmond, which was some great advice, Howard, I think it's really upped his game. I really liked his trick, and I thought he was great. I really can't say anything else because that's just it. I mean, it was great. I have no negative things to say about him. I've never really been a fan of Blue Journey. You guys know that. I think that what they do is unique, and I do appreciate their talent, but I really loved how they had upbeat music tonight, and I just thought that it was the best that I'd seen from them. But then some of the judges were like, or most of the judges were like, no, I don't think this is very good, and I don't know how we can be on two totally different pages. Like, they love Mara Justine, but they didn't like Blue Journey tonight. Like, what's in your Snapple, dudes? I don't know. It was weird. I thought they were good. I think they're in jeopardy, definitely. Emily is really, really good, and a lot of people are very upset because she's had that recording contract before. We could debate on that forever. I could sit here and talk to you for 30 minutes about should people who are quasi-famous be allowed to participate in AGT. I don't know how I feel about that. I do think she's super talented. Does she have an edge over everyone? Maybe, probably. There's other people who are doing stuff too, who are in the finals. It's not just her, but people particularly have an issue with Emily. But I think she was good. Probably the best I've heard her tonight. I mean, she's good. She's unique. You have to have something unique about you. You can't just be up there like a karaoke singer. I mean, you have to have that personality. And she has that, and she has that style. And I see her doing really well in AGT and beyond. What can I say about Matt Franco? I mean, he was off the chain. Another wonderful performance. I loved how he brought in the audience from home. I think it's like the first person I've seen do that this season at AGT, and I totally picked the King card. You know what it is about Matt? And people were talking on Beamly like, well, how is Matt different from David and Lehman? How is he different from Smoothini? Because his charisma makes him different, who he is, his personality. And I think his tricks are really creative too, but it's all about, you know, that attitude, that charisma, like I've talked about with other people. You've got to have that. And I think Smoothini at times was losing his confidence. He wasn't grabbing the audience. I mean, Matt is like holding the audience in the palm of his hand, and it doesn't hurt that like the judges, like Mel, I think has like a mini crush on him, because you are just so attracted to that personality. It's just awesome. And that is what an audience is wanting to see. That's what could get him in Vegas. So I will stop my Matt rant right now because, you know, I'm his fan club president, so, you know, it is my job to promote him, so that's just, I'm just fulfilling my duties, but he better make it through. I thought he was awesome. When I watched Miguel, I'm like, hello, am I watching, like, MTV here? Is this dude already famous? Because he totally looks and acts the part. Sadly, the judges did not like his rendition of the Stones song tonight. I mean, I liked it because he's just such a great showman. There we go again with that charisma. I mean, he's got it. But did he make that song his own? Absolutely not. It was like karaoke. I mean, a good karaoke because he brings it when he sings, but still, he should have done a different rendition, twisted it around, done something else, made it Miguel's song, not, you know, Mick Jagger's song. It was like, hi, I'm Miguel doing Mick Jagger. This is karaoke, which we don't want. I don't know. I still think he'll get through, although he did not make it in my top 6. So let me tell you my top 6. Number 1, Matt Franco. Number 2, Quintavious. Number 3, Emily West. Number 4, Acro Army. Number 5, Mike Super. And number 6, SOS. And it was hard because there were others who I really liked. I just can't fit them all in. So now it's your turn to tell me who your top 6 is. Leave them down below. Who must go home? Who must stay? Who do you agree with me on? Who do you not agree with me on? I want to know. Like I've always said, I reply to everyone's comments, and I appreciate everyone who takes the time to watch and comment below. So I will leave you with that for now, and I cannot wait until we find out who is in the finals. Like, I cannot freaking wait. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Kellie TV, and I will see you next time.